Hi guys, today I'm doing a tutorial using Bucky Balls, right, as you can see right there. There's a bunch of different names for Bucky Balls. There's also, it's also called Neo Cube. There's a lot of different names. They're all the same thing though. They're like magnetic beads, and but they're just different brand names, so either one will do. And so yeah, I'm doing a tutorial on how to make the cube using the Bucky Balls or Neo Cube, whatever one you have, or if there's another brand, I don't know. But so there's, first of all, uh, these aren't super cheap. They range between $20 and $30, I think, but you can get them on deals. Like if you go online, I think sometimes they'll have them marked down in the store too. But so yeah. Now I'm doing a tutorial on how to make the cube, like I said. And they come in a bunch of different colors. Like you can get, I have the silver beads. You can get them in gold. There's a lot of different colors. You can also get different color carrying cases, and that depends on the color right there. That writing and this part right there. So when you first get the cube, the Bucky Balls or whatever, the cube will be sitting right in there, just in a plastic thing to keep it in place. And okay, and then also if you hear this click right like this, that just means I'm putting my settings on macro. So don't freak out or anything, or I'm taking it off macro. But I've made that before. I can do a tutorial on that if you want me to. That takes up your whole cube plus 6 more triangles from another cube. So you need to have 2 cubes, whether it's your brothers or friends or sisters, or if you have more than one. So that takes more than your whole cube, 6 more triangles worth. You can also make a sphere. My friend made this sphere. You can make like a lot of different things. There are 216 powerful earth magnets. I've also made this before, which just takes up your whole cube. So if you want any requests on how to do it, if you have any requests on how to do any of these, I can make it. Plus I also know like a cycle thing, so if you want me to do that, I can also do that as well. Okay, so when you open this up, that top opens up, and inside, like, you can take this out right here, that square thing. And so I know I just had it up. I'm stupid. That was kind of stupid of me. But when you open it up, it just comes open like this, and then you can have this open up. It takes a little bit of work the first time you get it. But, okay, so then you take this out, and it's just a cardboard thing, and then this is plastic. And then in here, you open this up, and it says free carrying case inside, right there. And so you can open this up, and then inside of here will be the carrying case, whatever color you get. I think there's like blue, there's like yellow, red, green. There's a lot of different colors. And then also in here, it comes with instructions and stuff like on how to make a bunch of different things. And so there's like, and then it's double-sided. Okay, so yeah. And there's a lot of different tutorials on YouTube on how to make the cube, and there's a lot of different tricks you can do as well. So if you just search, Neo Cube or Bucky Balls or whatever, a lot of results will come up. And so, yeah, you can always look at more stuff or request for me to do other ones if you want to. So yeah, now let's get on to the tutorial. Okay, now there's a lot of different ways you can make the cube, but this is my way. It works best for me. So you just take the cube out of the case. This is my 3rd time trying to make this video, so I'm really hoping it goes well. So, okay, you start with the cube, and then you crumble it up. And when I first got this, my cousin, we learned about these from my cousin, and they're like, no, don't take it apart, it's so hard to put back together. And it's like, well, what's the point of having it if you can't play with it? So now you don't have to be scared of not being able to put it back in the cube. it's actually pretty easy. So you first want to start by making the long line of things just by unraveling the, whatever you want to call it. So by unraveling the bunch of beads, of magnetic beads. So yeah, you just want to do that now and make the whole line and then pull it tight. So this is probably the most boring part of making the cube, but you need to do it in order to do it. I don't know, there might be other ways to do it without making this, but everyone I've seen so far, you have to do this. So, okay. Now you have the long line of beads. And this might take some time, just depending on how it works for you. Oh, I didn't realize I was still in macro. So now you have the whole long line of the beads, and it does go all the way over here to about there. So if you follow my finger, if you can imagine where that is, it's off your screen. And also it goes about, if you follow this finger, it goes about, I can't do it, but it goes both ways quite a bit more. So now this is just what fits on the screen. Okay, anyway, now you want to divide it into three sections, and the way you can do it just by visualizing it, but the way I do it is I set my hands down, like, for example, if this was the only thing, I would do it like right there and think that that's it, but I would have to do it quite a bit farther on here. So I just use both of my hands and then find three sections. So you can watch me do that. And you can see, if this is my estimate, that there is quite a bit left. So now I would take this hand and find where I thought the thing is. So my guess is about like right there. So I will take it right here. Can you see that? I'm not sure. I don't know. But you take it and fold it right there. So then you just bring your thing over and then like let it zipper down. So like this. Okay, so now you have like a row, like a section with 2 rows of beads, and then it goes off into one. Now you're going to take that other thing and fold it this way, not this way. So you don't want to overlap like where you already had it. So since there's 2 beads right here, you don't want to wrap it around like this, but like accordion style, I guess you could call it. So you want to let this zipper down. Okay, now I got it like this. I guessed too much. So see how there's like, it's like left off right there? Here, I can pull this over so you can see the whole thing. Now you want to take, if this happens to you, you just want to take this extra part off and then unwrap it and put it at the bottom, right like that. Now if you guess it too late and you get something like that, whether it's longer or shorter, you just want to fold it up like this. So you have, like, you just fold it back and forth, so you have the whole thing with 3 beads. So yeah, do that now. And it'll take longer or shorter than what I'm doing, depending on how good you guessed. So then once you have that, you just take it by the 2 ends. So I'll pick up from right there and right there. And then you want to put them together. Now you don't want to put it together like this, but side by side. So yeah, you don't want to put it together and make a loop, but you just want to put it side by side like this, and then let it zipper down. So now you have a little section thing with 6 rows, as you can see. I don't know, maybe you can, maybe you can't. But so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. Um, but anyway, now you'll have this like loop over here, and you'll see if I turn mine like this, see how there's that little section like right where my fingertip is, right there. And if you cut that in half and then fold it over, it'll line up with the rest. So that's what you want to do. You want to find the middle, which would be right there for me, and then unhook that and then fold it side by side. So if you're confused, you can watch. So you just want to detach this and then put it side by side. So you have a long line with 6. So like that. So after you do that, now it gets into making the cube. The cube will start to form. So you want to take it from one end. I'll do it from right on that end. And you want to count 6 beats down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then you want to fold it on that 6th bead over in front like that. And then you lay it down. So now you'll have something that looks like this, and I will hold it up so you can see it better. So now you'll have that 6 right there. See that? And then you'll have the rest like this. So that's what it should look like right now. Now you're going to take this part and like turn it over and then fold it again. So like that. So now you'll have 3. And each time you do this, you want to kind of just lightly pat on each side to make sure it's tight. And then you're going to fold it again. So we're halfway through right now. So you want to fold it again like here. Like that. And then let it come down. And then lightly pat it. And then fold it. Where is it? Again. So like this. And lightly pat it, and then again like that. So now you'll have your cube, and that is how easy it is to make the cube. It's quite simple. It might take some practice, so don't feel bad if you can't get it the first time. It took me a few times to get it just right, but that's how you make it. It's pretty easy. It's not super hard. It's not as hard as you think it would be, I guess. And so see how there's 6. So 6 is like your key number, and then 3. So like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so there's 6 all around. So yeah, that's just like your key number, I guess. That's what you could use to help you remember. So yeah, I hope you liked how to make the cube. If you have any more requests on how to make anything, I just hope that was like clear enough for you. I don't know. Tell me how I did, I guess, in the comments if you want. Yeah, it was a pretty fun video. I mean, it was just hard to stay in the screen, so sorry if I was out of the screen a little bit, but it shouldn't make that much of a difference. It's just kind of hard because my camera's right here. I'm looking at it. And then I have to make sure I'm in the screen by going behind the camera and then doing the stuff in front of it. So yeah, it's just kind of hard. But if you want me to do like my cycle, that cycle is like really, really cool. I might do it anyway. But yeah, I just really wanted to get a video up on YouTube, and I hope you liked it. I hope it helped you. I hope you'll show this to friends. I think it'll impress them. It impressed everyone that I showed. They're like, how do you do that? And then I teach them, and then they do it, and they're like, awesome. And yeah, okay. So let me know if you liked it. Don't forget to comment right down there. Rate, which is like over here now, I think. Like in that bar, you know? Oh, well, you still do the thumbs up, thumbs down. And then subscribe, which is up here, like always. Where's my finger? It's right up there. Maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong. Where my finger is, I think it's right. It's right up there. What if I'm touching it? That'd be so cool. And comment, rate, subscribe, like, which is down there, I think, and favorite. And all that jazz. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, hope it helped, and see you next time. Bye!